we're at a point where we can hopefully provide you some information.
More video of the deadly 2019 altercation between a black man and police. It is out for the public to see.
Louisiana State Police released the rest of its footage from that night earlier this evening.
WDSU's Harrison Golden looked through that video. He joins us live with what the video shows. Harrison.
Stella, good evening to you. It was around this time back in 2019, of course, when police first told the family of Ronald Greene that he had died in a police chase. While on the run, he'd crashed his car, they said. Well, the footage out tonight shows that was very much not the case. And a warning, this video may be disturbing.
All right, don't you turn over. You lay on your belly. Lay on your belly.
It's unfortunate that the path to get here today has taken this long.
Newly released footage from the Louisiana State Police makes the events of 2 years ago more clear.
Yes, sir. Okay, sir.
Most of the body cam video released doesn't show Greene, but in the parts that do, he doesn't seem to be resisting arrest. Troopers do not appear to be providing medical help.
I think it's time for us to really take a look at what happened, for everyone to have as much factual information as possible.
State Police Superintendent Lamar Davis says he's releasing all the agency's footage from that night to let days of healing begin.
I'm putting things in place, I'm putting policies in place to ensure that we do not have this happen again.
One of those policies, Davis says, involved changing commanders at the State Police troop on scene that night.
They were out to kill him. He had no chance of living.
But Greene's sister, Danielle Hardin, says changes aren't coming fast enough.
To see him helpless, with no help, I can't even view it. I mean, when I look at it, it's like I have to, plug my ears up. It's unbelievable.
As investigations are completed, I assure you that we will administer swift disciplinary actions.
And indeed, those state and federal investigations do continue, both the DOJ and the U.S. Attorney's Office in the Western District of Louisiana. But just to break down some of the officers that had been allegedly involved here, Dakota DeMoss remains on leave on an unrelated use of force incident. Corey York served a 50-hour suspension but remains on that leave. And Chris Hollingsworth died in a one-vehicle car crash, again, just shortly after state police announced their intention to fire him. But for now, reporting live, Harrison Golden, WDSU News.
All right, Harrison, thank you so much. Governor John Bel Edwards weighing in on the state police's decision to release the videos. He says in part, quote, "Today, Louisiana State Police released all of the video footage in its possession from the arrest of Ronald Greene, a move which I strongly support." He goes on to say, "I am fully supportive of Louisiana State Police Colonel Lamar Davis, who became the head of LSP last October, and have confidence in his ability to not only lead, but transform the agency," end quote.